Divinely guided messages for healing of the mind, the body, and the soul. Welcome. So, remember when you was a child and you had all these dreams and everything seemed so possible and everything seemed so real in your imagination. And so, this is your reminder that you can manifest every single wish that you have. You have the power to manifest it. You can manifest your every wish. It is time for you to take your goals and turn them into reality. Create that dream board. Create a dream board. Maybe you can see all these things, the wishes that you want. You put them on the wall. You see them every day. You're going to attract it into your life. You feel good when you see it. You look at it and you be like, okay, makes me feel good, makes me vibrate higher, my energy, elevated emotions. I feel better. I look at it. It gives me a sense of purpose, gives me a sense of hope. It gives me a sense of drive, excitement, looking at this vision board, the dream board. So put up whatever it is that you would like to have in your life. Put it up there, someplace where you can see it. And then you just look at it and it magically, it'll start to you'll start to attract it into your life. Right? Maybe you have a manifestation journal. Maybe you can write a little bit every day about what you would love, what you love. I love this. I would love that. That would be great if that happened, if such happened, if this happened, if this was. All these different things that you can put in, and so that you can start to create the life that you want for yourself. We are thrown in here on this planet Earth with all the expectations, all the you're supposed to be like that, you're supposed to do this, and you're supposed to live like that, you're supposed to do that, and you're supposed to get the education, then you get a job, and now you're in there in the job. Maybe not what you was wishing for when you wished upon the star. Not quite what you was wishing for. So there got to be a way to make an adjustment, which always there is. There is always a way to make an adjustment in your life so that you can, however old you are, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your age. It just matters willingness. Willingness and curiosity. Being curious about what could be, what could happen. Maybe, what if it is true? Let me check it out, see for myself. Maybe it is true. Maybe I can attract these things into all of us. Every single person on planet Earth has this star power within them. But we have been dulled down over so many years that if we're the onion, we have many, many layers that we need to peel it off before we will find the true essence of who we are. That's how life works. That's what happens with us on this planet Earth. And so the universe is out there. God, the universe, spirit, the Holy Ghost, whatever you want to call it, like, it's out there. It's waiting for you to take the step in your life. It is waiting for you to decide, I want better in my life. I want to have a life that I feel good in. I want to have a life that I'm happy in. I want to have a life that is strengthening me. I want to feel good when I'm here on planet Earth. I want to feel like I matter. I want to feel like I have value. I want to feel like my choices matter. And they do matter. They matter so much that it's like, wow, every single person out there, your choices matters so much. It is a part of the whole. If you change the way you choose things, you change the whole equation. The whole energy changes. If you change the way you go for things, if you change being in a mundane, okay, so here you are in your job. You really don't like these people. They don't really like you either. It's all about competition. It's all about leveling up. It's all about who has saying the right things. It's all about like saving face. You might have to grin and just bear it and be polite and maintain any kind of respect. You have to just abide and obey the rules that is being set down. And this is in a work situation, right? And so here you are. Now you just have to maintain, to keep your job and to maintain some level of respect. Or you might have to smile and make nice Oh, I'm smiling, I'm making nice, I'm playing the role really well. I really hate this place. I really can't stand it. I can't stand it when he talks to me like that. I can't stand it when he does that. He's always lying. It's so pathetic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you're smiling in their face and you play pretend because you have to. Because you have to, if you want the position that you want. To get it, you have to play by the rules that are put in place there. And so even if it sucks, like, and most of the time it sucks because you have to drown out your own emotions. You have to drown out your own um, thoughts, your own experience of the whole situation. You have to drown it out because the position or the hierarchy or whoever is in charge, because of the power that they hold over you. That's in a job situation. In life, we do the same things. Like we do the same thing. The power is the approval of the others, the approval of the rest of the people out there. They don't even know what they're doing either. So they're just like, oh, okay, we're supposed to approve here. Okay, we're approving here. Oh, we're not supposed to approve there. Oh, we're disapproving here. Or like, and there you are in the middle trying to figure this out, trying to make it make sense, which you can't really make it make sense, but you're trying the best you can to stay in this job so that you can have the things that you want to have in your life. Well, if you stay there, it is like saying no to your own inner world. It's like saying no to your own inner happiness, your own inner joy. Yes, you will get the paycheck. Yes, you might get a raise because you got the position that you wanted, but you had to endure all this treatment. You have to endure being silenced. You have to endure being like a robotic human, just doing what you're supposed to do, smiling when you're supposed to, nodding when you're supposed to, when you're supposed to, everything when you're supposed to. And there you go. And now that's going to take away like the inner feeling of your life, like the passion, taking passionate action, like it's having like, oh yeah, I'm so excited to go in there today. I'm so excited to be working on this today. This is exciting. I'm really happy that I'm doing this stuff. This is so great. I feel good when I do this. I feel empowered and it's energizing me and I feel stronger because I am doing these things. That's how you want to put your life together. It's a choice. You have to choose, like, do you want to stay in the role in the workplace, if it's in the workplace, or in life in general? Like, do you want to be just like the polite and nodding and saying all the right things and having all these practice conversations and everything is set up front? And do you want to be that, or do you want to be more free, natural, able to voice your opinions, able to say what you think, able to feel what you feel, able to feel safe feeling what you're feeling, able to feel safe to being in our bodies, to be in ourselves, able to feel safe with it? It's a choice. It's a choice. And every time you choose to just nod along, or every time you choose to just go along, this is what they told me I should do, so I'm just going to do that because I haven't really thought about it. I don't know what to do if I don't do what they tell me, because we have cut off so much of our emotions. So we can't even really feel anymore if it's something that really gives you joy, or if it's something that really is just something that you do for a habit. So we lose our ability, our inner GPS being cut off because so many disappointments, so many dreams that we never had. All the dreams that we were looking up the stars, like wishing upon a star. I wish this, I wish that, and the hopes and the curiosity, the beautifulness of being a child, where all the options are open, where there's no limits to what you can do and how you can experience and express yourself in your life. And here we are as adults, all cut off and just pieced off, like put in pieces. So we don't really know how to feel whole again. And how to feel whole again, you have to go within yourself. It is the only way. Everything out there is going to be a distraction. Everything out there is going to be something that you've been told to do. Oh, you're told to go over there. Okay, here I am outside of myself. I'm going to just go there and do that. Go there and do that. And then they say that, oh, yeah, and if you do this, this, and this, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so glad you did it. And now you're over here saving face every day, saving face every day, saving face every day. Eventually, it'll be worth it. So after you're working the job for like 30 years, saving face every day, saving face every day, what do you think it does to your life outside of the work? When you're in there every day, saving face, can't speak your mind, can't do what you feel like doing, can't put your values out there, can't put yourself up there. You can't do it because How do you think you're going to be with the other people in your life? Not the work people, but the other people in your life. How do you think, after being held down and put a lid on for so many years, are you going to be like a happy, thriving camper, enjoying the interactions with the people that you're with? No, you're going to be all closed off, and you're probably going to be bitter and resentful and talking about all these people at work. They're so this and that, and then you're all the anger and the disapproval of self is going to come out in the relations that we have with the other people around us. So making the choices to go with your passion is not a selfish choice. It is necessary. If you want to feel happy, if you want to have a good life, you want to be the happy camper on planet Earth, then you have to go within and you have to find the things that make you happy and do more of those things. Star power, everybody. Engaging work. Find engaging work. What are your talents? What are you good at? What is it? You're a natural actor and influencer. You are already attracting everything that you want to your life once you get your star power out of you. And by saying that, I don't mean the saving face person over here. Oh yeah, we're gonna do what they tell. No, I'm talking about the one who is expressing themselves, the one who is connected to themselves on the inside, the one who has this ability to speak their truth, to speak their mind, and to go out there and be natural, be themselves, not in a bad way, not in a just being authentic, like being authentic, being connected on the inside. And I'm not talking about being authentic in that role that you have took on. Oh yeah, I am so saving face over here, so I am so authentic. I am always like authentic. I always know when to smile. It's very authentic because I always know what to do. I do the right things, and I'm being authentic because I'm doing the right things. And that's a misunderstanding. That's not being authentic. That's just being really good at the role that you play. Being authentic is like daring to speak up, maybe like, what is the purpose of me doing this job over and over again this way every day? What is the purpose of it? Does it serve any good? Or like, what is the purpose of it? Trying to get into the things that we are doing, like finding the passion, finding the joy is like, it's available to us all the time. And if you think about it also with like the law of attraction, the law of attraction, if you feel strongly about something, you feel strongly about something, the universe will give you more of that. So here you are in your saving face job over here, and saving face and saving face, and you are going to feel strongly about it because it's like being tied down by all these little rules and regulations that you cannot do anything about. So you're all tied up and you can't really function freely in there. So how are you gonna feel about it? You're gonna feel anger, you're going to feel resentment, you're going to feel annoyed, you're going to feel like, oh my gosh. And so all of these things are going to build up inside of yourself. And what are you going to attract more of? That. You're going to get more of it because you stay in this job over here, you have all these feelings, and now it's going to come more of that. More. Wherever you go in your life, like universe is going to be like, oh, they must really love feeling like that because they always feel like that. So we're going to send them some more of that. So if you then take a pause, and I understand it's difficult to break out of jobs that you've held for a long time or situations that you're in that you've been in for a long time, you might not even have to break out of them. You might just have to become aware of the role, the saving face persona that you present yourself with when you're in that scenario, so that you can take back your authenticity, so that at least you'll be aware that you are playing this role and you know who you are on the inside, so you don't think that that's who you are. Then you can keep your joy, you can keep yourself true to yourself, and then you're going to attract more of that. If you believe in your own star power and you believe that you have the ability to rise up, and you believe, like, humans are so resilient, humans are so strong, humans can overcome almost anything, like it's in our mind, our body, and our soul. Star power, you want to nourish what you're passionate about. This is your star power, what you are passionate about, what you love doing, what your talents are, what you are engaging in, where the time flies by and you're just having so much fun. You didn't even notice, you didn't even look at the time, and time just flies by. That's the life. That's what you're here to do. That's what you're here to find. That's what you're here to find, and you have it within you already. You just have to uncover it. It's like peeling off the onion layers, peeling off the saving face layers, peeling off all these things that you were trained and taught to do, and there you are, all beautiful in all of our we're like, every single person out there is completely perfect. Everybody's perfect, and nobody is perfect. Everybody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's perfect. Just like that. Imperfectly perfect. Right? So, law of attraction, feel good about things. This might be a major change in your life too. If you're used to going to work and saving face all the time, saving face, saving face, you might not be celebrated. If you want to step out of this and all of a sudden you change your behavior, it's going to be a big change for everybody else who's out there saving face too, and they're on repetition too. So they're kind of dependent on your repetitive answers. They're dependent on your repetitive actions. They're dependent on you being repetitive, because then they can be in their role without thinking about it. We just do it. We just do it, and life passes you by like that. And so you taking out your star power in your life. Now you're going to be more passionate. I don't like this. I don't really like this. I want to at least voice it or ask if there's any different ways we can do it. Is there any other way to do this? Or is there any other solution? Or however. So here you are, standing up more for yourself. What are you passionate about? What do you want in your life? How do you love? What do you love? What do you want to bring to the table? What do you want to be in this world? And taking back that is going to be a major change in your life. Doing this inner work, you can start just with a gratitude list. It's the easiest thing. You just write gratitude, things that you are grateful for, 10 of them every morning, every night, every day for like 30 days. And you just write it down. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful for this. It's a Kickstarter for your emotions. It's a Kickstarter for your feeling good. It's a way to really go on the highway and elevate those emotions. Your law of attraction, you're going to bring more of it. So the more you feel the gratitude, the more you're going to bring it into your life too. The more you're going to be in the saving phase part of your life, the more you're going to attract to it. So how you feel, that's where you have the power. You have the power. You can feel great and be grateful and go into saving phase situation. You might be a little disturbance on them, but they'll get used to it. And well, maybe you won't get the position that you want. There might be consequences to doing it, and it might incur big changes because people don't like the change. They don't feel comfortable. They don't feel safe when someone is off script. But do it anyway. Do it for your sake. Do it for you. Do it for the people in your life. Do it for the time that you have here on planet Earth, because you're going to be here as a human this whole duration on planet Earth. And if you don't do it, you're going to be miserable. And that's going to be the end. I was miserable the whole time. I was saving face the whole time on planet Earth. This is your last day on planet Earth. What did you do? I was saving face for 40 years, and then I retired. And then I'm sitting here and writing this. And then that's it, the end. Or you can be like, wow, I did this and then I tried that. And then I was curious about this. So I wanted to explore that for a little bit. Or I got curious about that. So I wanted to see what that looked like. Or I talked to these people around there because I was curious about that. And then you find your way in your life from the things that you love. And then you can write that at the end of the time that we have here on planet Earth. It would be a much more fun story to read and to write and to live it for sure. And the beautiful light in me, it honors, it loves, and respects the same beautiful light in you. And until next time, namaste.